what is up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Giveaway Show. I'm Cross Collects Comics. I'm your host. And I'm excited that each and every one of you is here tonight to hang out with us, because this really is one of the highlights of my week, to get to hang out with everybody, with the panel, with you, and just be here and chill and enjoy this time, talking about the thing that we love, comics. We've got a pretty fun night. It's another trip down memory lane for us. Tonight we're going to be talking about kind of the current state of affairs for a lot of our favorite 80s and 80s-ish titles. I had Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles on my list, but I don't know if that's technically 90s or if it belongs to the 80s. But long list. I'm looking forward to us getting a chance to talk through them. As always, we're looking forward to hearing the expert opinion of the panel tonight. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Real quick, let me just shout out our channel sponsor. Just so excited and grateful to them for partnering with us and continuing to do the kind of cool stuff that they do. Just super generous folks over at Lone Star Heroes Comics and Toys. So make sure you check them out. Here's a quick commercial. I'll be back with you in just a second. What's up, everybody? It's Cross Collects Comics here, and I want to take a second to tell you about a sponsor of this video, Lone Star Heroes Comics and Toys. And if you're looking for your next favorite comic shop, this is the spot. Tons of back issues, all the key books you could be looking for, a friendly and helpful staff, and 3 locations across the greater Houston area region: Lake Jackson, NASA, and Galveston. So make sure and check out Lone Star Heroes Comics and Toys. All right. Hey, we're back and excited to get things started. I'm going to go ahead and shout out the chat, and then we're going to get rolling on everything else. I see lots of jokes being cracked already, getting ready and looking forward to it. All right, so Las Cruces is here hanging out. What's up, buddy? Good to see you here hanging out. And yeah, that's right. It is New Comic Book Day. I'm looking forward to hearing what you picked up. The biggest one that I'm hearing about is Absolute Batman. I don't have my copy yet, but I'll be picking it up tomorrow. So I'm looking forward to reading that, hearing a lot of good things about it, and it's sold out everywhere here in this area. So let me know what you think of it. Let's see. El Green Machine pops in and says, "Hello, everybody. Good to see you. 3 good nerds. Howdy, everyone." Hashtag Team Paul. El Green Machine is excited to see Paul here. All right, I hope there's some Voltron discussion tonight. There sure is. All right, because we got a really cool piece of casting news. If you're connected with me on Instagram, I posted about it a day or so ago that they did announce that one of the lead roles for the live-action Voltron has been cast. All right, Dagger Card says, "I just passed 1K in my Great Cycle Challenge for sick kids with cancer with 2 hours to spare before my 45th birthday." Congratulations, Dagger Cards. It's a huge thing to be raising money for kids with cancer, and I'm glad that you're taking part in that, and congratulations on it. All right, others are dropping in saying congratulations. He's very excited about it. David Spider-Man Dotson, good to see you hanging out. Wolverado, the same. Liz Barnes, what's up? Hashtag Team Paul. Here we go. Glad that y'all are here. Wolverado is here. It was actually not Paul. It was me. Paul was sitting by his lonesome in the green room waiting, but he was waiting on me. All right, Liz Barnes, good to see you. That's right. He had to, he always does come prepared. He always makes sure he's got his makeup on. All right, we've got the chat is calling the shots here. All right, Optimus Prime thumbnail looks good. Paul's gonna get after you for that one, Liz. He's definitely gonna get after you. I have to shake his head on that. Yeah, exactly. All right. Let's see. It's okay, Liz. We won't tell Paul you can vest Voltron for Optimus. Just our secret in the chat. Nice. All right. Well, hey, we're glad that all of you are hanging out here. And so all those who are continuing to come in, make sure and hit that like button if you haven't already. What's up, Sean Richards? Good to see you here. Glad that you're hanging out with us tonight. So make sure and stay tuned for some giveaways that we've got going on. Liz Barnes says he don't care. He's used to all of them look alike anyways. Mr. Collector, what's up? Good to see you hanging out. Let's see who else we got here. Couching about and slouching with C Bizzle. What's up, buddy? Good to see you here as well. Hey, Canadian survivalist, there you are. Let's see. Sean Richards also follows the giveaway show Diva. He is. All right. Glad that y'all are here. What's up, Gerald Yates? Good to see you hanging out with us as well. Hey, great to see all of you hanging out in the chat. Make sure and hit that like button on your way in. This is the giveaway show. That's right. For the next hour and 30 minutes, we're going to be talking about comic stuff, and then we're going to be doing some giveaways for comic books. The only thing you have to do is just message with your information, your shipping info. It is completely free. And yeah, we try to get them all shipped out by the end of each season. This season will be ending up in December. So, but it should be shipping out before then. Glad that y'all are all here. Let me go and bring out the panel. Somebody is anxious to show off his comic wall. I really like the shot he's got set up here. So, folks, I'm going to go and bring out JT Comic Books. JT, say hi to everybody.
Ooh. What's going on, everybody, man? JT Comic Books. Don't listen to anything Paul has to say tonight. Again, I'm the expert for tonight. Thanks for everybody for coming out. Thanks, Carlos, for having me. We're going to have a good show.
Awesome. All right. Hey, JT, give a quick shout out to the Comic Book Fiend Club.
Comic Book Fiend Club. Yeah, big shout out to the club, man. Check us out. We can be reached at comicbookfiendclub.com. You can see each of the chapters. We're all over. If you're in the South, of course, get the South chapter. There's a West chapter, East Coast chapter, and Midwest chapter. And there's also an international chapter. So we're everywhere. Check us out again. That's comicbookfiendclub.com.
Nice. Let's take it over to Paul and have him show off what his new toy. He's going to play with that in the bath tonight.
All right. Appreciate y'all being here tonight. I don't know what people were thinking about. That was not Optimus Prime on the thumbnail. I don't know who said that, but I'm... Oh, Jim Lee. Yeah, appreciate y'all being here tonight. Hit the like button. And I don't know what JT's going to tell y'all tonight, but me and Billy are here to tell y'all some 80s goodness. So, yeah, y'all stay tuned.
That's because the rest of us was born in the 80s.
All right. So first up, so here's the deal. I'm going to be pulling a couple of giveaway books from my personal stash tonight because I'm a big fan of 80s comic cartoons. I mean, 80s cartoon comics. All right. Oh, look, Paul's spoiling it. Here's the big giveaway, folks.
That ain't no gift.
Oh, what happened? You lost your nerve?
No,
he lost his nerve. All right, that's okay. All right, so we're big. Paul's actually, I don't know how he ended up with a Transformers G1 comic book because he's actually a huge fan of Beast Wars, Transformers Beast Wars, everything Beast Wars. Paul just loves it. That's his favorite.
That's his favorite.
80s. I don't know what don't. Look at that 80s. Look at Soundwave cat. Y'all don't know that's a tape player, guys. For y'all time.
So tonight we're going to be talking about some of the 80s classics, the cartoon comic books. Because in the 80s, they used the cartoons to sell toys, but they all got licensed comic books as well. So we're going to be talking through some of those. I've got a list here. If you had a favorite comic book from the 80s or early 90s as well, go ahead and drop it in the chat because we're going to try to go through all of them tonight. We're going to give thumbs up or thumbs down. The thumbs up or thumbs down is not to the property. It's to how is the property being handled in 2024. Now, it could be a cumulative thing. Like when we give a thumbs up or thumbs down, it's going to, for Transformers, it's going to be how is the property being handled all the way up until now. Because remember, the last movie was like the fifth or sixth live action film. And it featured the Beast Wars characters, again, Paul's favorite. And so we're going to give the thumbs up to that, all right, and to how we think it's being handled. And then we'll do a couple of giveaways. If you're brand new tonight and you're tuning in, make sure and hit that like button. Second, when I drop a hashtag in the chat, you enter that in the chat, and you'll be automatically entered to win. You don't have to do anything else other than be present when we roll them and when we call it as a when we call out the winner. So you got to make sure you're here within a couple minutes of us calling the winner. It's okay if you second screen, but you do have to pop in once we do that roll and call your name. All right. So the first up, obviously the biggest two, we'll go ahead and hit those first. Oh, that's kind of cool.
I got this from Mr. Collector. Shout out to Collector. Thank you, sir. I'm trying to collect.
All right. So, yeah, he was the original Walkman. It's pretty cool stuff. Oh, is that the giveaway, Paul?
No.
Yeah.
No.
That's
Yeah. Larry Hama's gonna be here this next year.
I heard something about that in the wind. All right, well, we'll wait and we'll see what happens. All right, okay. So first up, we're gonna hit the one of the biggest two franchises, Transformers. Okay, so since 2000, let me pull up the notes here real quick. If you're in the chat, drop in and let us know. Okay, so we just had in 2024, we just had Transformers 1, a PG-rated animated movie that just got released in theaters about 2 weeks ago, and that is the newest film, but that's an animated film. So we're going back to an animated film for the first time in quite some time, because we've had Transformers, Revenge of the Fallen, Age of Extinction, Dark of the Moon, The Last Night, and then Rise of the Beasts. Those have been in the main Michael Bay Transformers. So we've had quite a few of those.
You're not going to include the Netflix one, the Transformers Netflix one?
Spark?
I don't know what it's like. There's 3 parts to it? Three parts to it, I believe.
I haven't seen the. No, I'm just. Well, first off, I'm going through. Let's see. Okay, yeah. So I've got a full list here, but I'm gonna share screen this one and let everybody take a look. So let's take a look at all the transform. So these are all the on-screen. These are all the on-screen renditions of Transformers, and one weird one that is not. That's like a bodybuilding thing. All right, so here we go. We've got Transform. Paul, did you even know there was this many of them?
Yeah, I mean, I don't really care for the Michael Bay movies too much, but yeah, I knew they had a bunch of movies.
Okay, so in 2007, the original Transformers, followed in 2009 by Transformers: Revenge of the Fallen, and then it was. No, wait, where is it? Transformers. Wait. Yeah, 2011 was Transformers: Dark of the Moon. Then 2014 was Transformers: Age of Extinction. That was the fourth one. And then 2017 was Transformers: The Last Night. Then we had Bumblebee, which was kind of like a reboot cool. I don't know. 2018, and then Transformers: Rise of the Beast, which we just had last year in 2023. Those are all the live action ones. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 live action Michael Bay ones. Paul, so you didn't like any of the live action films? Paul, I think you're muted, buddy. You muted yourself.
Oh, we can't hear you.
Yeah, I'm here, man. What do you mean?
There you are.
I didn't mute myself, did I?
Yes.
Oh.
All right, we got some strong words coming out here in the chat here in support of Transformers 1.
Raphael.
I don't know. Raphael must have been.
Oh, so so you weren't a fan of any of the Michael Bay films?
No, I didn't really like them. I'm a G1 guy, guys. So, I'm back in the 80s. So a lot of you guys probably were born around when the Michael Bay movie came out. So I understand that. Now, I'm original G1. So I don't know, Raphael's saying Transformers 1, they went to another type of, they retconned a bunch of stuff. Because if you watch the original Transformers series, Orion Pax was created by Megatron. Him and Alita won, so I couldn't really watch this. They weren't friends. I don't know about this gladiatorial, whatever what was he called? D16. I don't know nothing about that, but like I said, I'm a G1 guys. So all this other stuff, and I can't do it.
Okay, well there you go, folks. There you have it. Paul's laid down the law, and now wait.
Trying to create Optimus Prime, guys. So. How are they friends? They were never friends.
Yeah. What's up, C. Cole? Good to see you, and glad to see that you agree with Paul. Okay, so here's the deal. Now, Paul, what about the OG Transformers movie from 1986?
Greatest movie ever.
Yeah.
That movie made boys into men.
Can you explain that?
You saw your savior, Optimus Prime, die. I literally went to my dad and told my dad,
Paul, spoiler alert.
Optimus Prime died. And my dad's like, good. That's what happens in war. People die. That's good.
That's good.
I love this cartoon. Like, damn. Cole. So that's why they rewrote G.I. Joe movie, because they were going to kill off Duke. But then again, I told my dad, I was like, Doc said that Duke is in a coma. He's like, nah, Duke's super dead, having the venomous cobra go through your body. Yeah, right. He did. But yeah, that movie. I mean, I think there was a kid that locked himself in his room for a long time. And yeah,
careful.
They were
all right. So yeah,
no, they weren't. They weren't friends at all in the G1 cartoon.
So the 1986 movie, that's okay. So that's separate. We're talking about the live action
greatest Transformer movie ever.
Okay, yeah, I'd have to agree. Generally, Paul and I are at odds, but I would say I'm 100% in agreement that Transformers the movie it was peak Transformers. It was actually better than the animated series.
It was actually supposed to be
because of the death scenes and the soundtrack and it was like I was like 12 or 13, hearing some of the Transformers characters utter curse words, just like my mind blew up.
I mean, they said that Devastator was supposed to go through Autobot City killing Autobots, but then they said it was too gruesome. But yeah. I mean, like Prowl getting blasted open. I mean, I was like, whoa, this is, oh man, good thing I got my seatbelt because I'm ready to watch this movie.
One of the greatest moments, like creepiest moments, was the smoke out of the eyes and the mouth.
Oh yeah. Or the one that was the most gruesome is Megatron over. Was it Hound? No, not Hound. It was damn. Oh, Ironhide, and just blast him. And you're just like, they didn't even show that scene. He just, he wasn't coming back.
Yeah. I mean, it was just wow. Yeah, I mean, it blew my mind.
Yeah, I got it, Coach.
So the let's see. All right, let's see what we got going on here in the chat. Okay, Mr. Collector says, I just seen the new Transformer film today. I thought it was really good. Transformers cartoon, the OG is the best. Yeah.
The best. There you go.
Transformers 1 rocked. You're not a Transformers fan if you did not like it. Ouch. All right.
What? How the hell you're not a fan? You don't like it?
All right. Mr. Collector is calling somebody out as a rookie. All right. C. Cole says, never seen any of the Bay movies.
You ain't missing nothing, Cole.
Pulling on Paul's heartstrings.
Damn
There's
right.
Gerald Yates again. Where's my future baby mom?
Who is that?
All right. that movie saved Duke in G.I. Joe the movie. Yeah, it did. It did for sure did. Yeah. Never seen the 1986, but I heard this new one was better. Uh-oh. I'll say this. Mr. Collector, you need to go and watch the 1986 Transformers movie. You need to. If you're any kind of Transformers fan at all, like if you were willing to pay money to go see Transformers 1 in a theater, you've got to go. You got to do yourself the favor of watching.
You're not of age, Mr. Collector, so you can't watch the original Transformers.
That's right. He's got some work to do. Yep, that's right. They did kill Duke, but they dubbed what Doc said.
Yeah, he put him in a coma. Man, ain't no way he's in a coma.
They were friends, Paul. Why do you think Till All Are One is for? Duh.
That's to unite the Autobots.
Paul, what do you think? What do you think of the current comics with Transformers?
Well, So the current comics been pretty good. I mean, the only thing I didn't like was him blowing up Teletran 1, and then the Ultra Magnus outcome. I didn't like that at all because they keep making Ultra Magnus like they just don't let him be Ultra Magnus. How you just gonna look at Shockwave and then roll?
Do you think? But you don't think Ultra Magnus is as strong a leader as Optimus Prime, though, right?
No, but I'm just saying, like, he's a strong backbone. But I mean, I understand being tortured probably, but the way he wrote him into wanting to come back and fight, it's like, yeah, now we're gonna. It should have been him instead of Optimus to do what Optimus did to Shockwave. But I don't know. That's just my opinion.
Okay.
You've been tortured for so long, and now I have an opportunity to go get that guy. Yeah, I mean, it's I don't know. They just wrote it. That's the only character I have thing with on the story. But other than that, everything else has been really good. I think
the entire Energon universe has been a really fresh take.
Starscream and Jetfire have been friends, but I mean, man, he just does him dirty in this series.
I don't think they were they friends. I don't think they were ever friends.
Yeah, they were friends before. Just like in the cartoon, they were friends, and they were like scientists back then, explorers or something. And that's the only thing I like about the new series. It takes from the G1 aspect, all this other stuff. I don't know what they're getting, all this other stuff.
I'm loving it. I think it's a fresh take.
You got they got the thing that they put into them, the Transformer thing. You have to put into you to be a Transformer. That doesn't make any sense.
Scene of Autobots getting killed was in the script, but not animated. I think he's talking about that. The thing where he was driving through Autobot City, killing people.
It was I think either Megatron, but I think it was Devastator. That I seen a scene where they were showing Devastator just killing people, and then I think it led the way for Megatron, and then Optimus shows up.
What's up, Jonathan Dodson? Good to see you, buddy.
What's up, Jonathan?
All right, see Guy Forge. What's up? Very good.
What's up, Guy Forge?
All right, see, Cole, one of the scripts explained why Blaster was not seen later in the movie. There was he and other Autobots were chasing the Decepticons for stolen off like that. Yeah, because that's right, because him and Perceptor did. Wait, no. Yeah, Blaster didn't fly off with him. He didn't.
Yeah, I think they retreated to. I think they retreated to the Ark.
I think so. Oh. The Transformers prequel was better. GoBots. Megan Fox for the win. There you go. All right.
Wow.
Paul's writing his own Transformers series from the sounds of it. Spoiler, everyone dies in issue.
Basically, if Paul writes it, everybody dies.
I mean, this doesn't scream
Oh my
80s,
God.
guys. Look at that. Sound. Look at that.
All right, let's go ahead. Let me get these. Let me get this first. Okay, so JT, what are you? Are you a big Transformers guy at all?
I am not a big Transformers fan, but I think it's good. From what I've heard, everybody is liking the Energon universe, like you said. So I'm gonna give it thumbs up because everybody has a new energy for it. They're liking that G.I. Joe Transformers. I guess they collabing or it's somehow putting them both in the same universe. So heard good, all good things.
Energon JT. JT don't even know what Energon is.
Enter the win. Energon JT. It don't matter.
Don't even know what Energon is, JT?
It's the stuff that you put inside of them to make them robots. That's what you're talking
That's perfectly right.
Perfectly
That
wrong.
is good. That's good. I'm pretty impressed. Look, see, JT, you are a closet Transformers fan,
right?
What?
All right. So let's see. All right, so I'm gonna give away a vintage Transformers book. All right, here's what I'm gonna do.
Hurry up, get those hashtags in.
Yeah. Okay, so
On there.
hands down, one of my
On the
favorite.
hashtag, JT don't know nothing about Transformers.
Yeah, look, you've offended Paul.
He didn't even sound right.
He's offended that you might know something about Transformers. All right, so here's the deal. One of my favorite books from the show, or I mean from the original Transformers series, was issue number 5. This painted cover by Alan Kupperberg, who also coincidentally did Power Girl art duties from the same time period. Has been one of my favorite covers, and I've always wished that because Transformer issue 1 and issue 5 both had painted covers, and then that was pretty much it for most of the series. And I always wish that I can't give away number 1, but this is number 1, the painted cover for 1, and which is a classic, iconic cover. And then this is number 5. This is in a newsstand, and this is, let's say it's about a 7.0 copy. But this is Transformers issue number 5. I mean, this is just one of the best covers, I think, just ever. It's beautiful. I mean, look at that. Look at the detail on Shockwave. And then just that the Transformers are all dead. And him, his laser steaming like that. I mean, I love this cover. I've always loved it.
Yeah, guys, the cartoon and the comic do not follow each other because
not at all. Yeah.
Oh, you don't like it either?
Yeah, I like that. I like the original comic, but I'm just saying, if you watch the cartoon and the comic, they don't align. Because Shockwave was
okay. So lots of people are fans. Iconic cover. They use that cover.
Look, they're saying give it to Paul since he's a number 1 Transformer fan.
El Green Machine. Love the smoking gun. I have that Shockwave tattooed on my calf.
What?
Classic cover. Yeah, no, look, he says I have that Shockwave tattooed on my calf. Which I want to see that, dude. I want to see that. That's pretty sick. All right, so this is the giveaway. This is number 5 in a newsstand, putting it at about a 7.0. It's not a bad copy at all. This would make a good PC copy. This is actually better condition than my personal collection copy. So I'm giving this one out. So this is the one. Now here's the deal: if you are a channel member, you can do the giveaway. So the upgrade giveaway is going to be this is the John Boy Myers variant cover for issue number 4 of the new series. But check that out. Signed by John Boy right there. So that's the upgrade giveaway. So hey, if you're a channel member, you can either choose to take this one, or you can choose the upgrade giveaway, which is an autographed copy of Transformers number 4, the variant. And then let's see. Yep, there's a COA right there. So from when he was at Fan Expo Dallas. So check it out. Go ahead and drop your drop it in the chat. Yeah, hashtag InnerJohnJT for your chance to win. So final thoughts on the Transformers thing. I think there's definitely been some misses, but there's been a lot of hits when it comes to the property Transformers, and the comic books. I think have done for the most part have been now I count the Marvel heavily. I think that's been really good. The live action movies haven't been as big a fan of them, but I can always watch the original Transformers movie and just be taken back. And then actually I started showing the original cartoon series to my girls, and they really enjoyed it. They're enjoying it. They're watching G.I. Joe mainly, but then every once in a while we'll switch it over and get an episode, fit in an episode of Transformers Generation 1. So it's kind of cool to watch them doing that and and getting back into things. So excited about it. Yep. What's up? Let's see. What's up, Couple Comics? Good to see you here, hanging out with us. Ryan Riley, good to see you as well. Glad that y'all are here with that. They did a magazine size of that issue. Let's see. Raphael should get it to match his tattoo. That'd be pretty cool. Yeah, I didn't know you had that tattoo. So this is it. You want to enter to win. We've also got this Transformers number 4 variant signed by John Boy Myers. So make sure that you are entered to win. We're going to run that in just another minute, but we're going to go ahead and start talking about the next thing on the list, which is G.I. Joe. Because the two of them now are linked in comic books, and everything that we're hearing right now is that the next Transformers and G.I. Joe movie is going to be a combination movie. It's multiple sources have said it. It's in active development, and they're looking at doing it's going to be Transformers versus G.I. Joe or Transformers and G.I. Joe. We'll see which direction it goes, but we got a small tease of it at the end of Transformers Rise of the Beast. So let me go ahead and bring out JT and Paul here and see what do you guys, okay, because I feel like it's going to get passionate here. What do you guys think of crossing over the two properties?
I'll let Paul go. Go ahead, Paul.
All right, so this is my take on it, because I talked to Larry Hama personally about it, because it bothered me for a little bit, but so it's always been like Transformers carrying G.I. Joe all the time. So what they're doing now is that they're letting Transformers, which is been successful, carry this franchise over. So, Transformers got a lot of weight on their shoulders, but yeah, that's what I'm thinking, that they're letting Transformers is successful, so they're riding the wave with Transformers.
So Paul, according to you then, all the success of G.I. Joe is because of Transformers.
I mean, well, they're linking them together because Transformers is just so successful.
Well, what about G.I. Joe? Is G.I. Joe successful at all?
Yeah, I mean, G.I. Joe's successful. I mean, who wouldn't like war cartoons? I mean, like I said, my dad was telling me that cartoon wasn't accurate because it's like, you see the vehicles blow up, but nobody ever gets hurt. But I guess it's a cartoon, so you're telling it to kids. But I think Carlos said one time there was a issue in G.I. Joe, the original run, where a lot of them died. So that's crazy to have them die in the comic.
Later on. Yeah, I think they killed 5 or 6 of them in one issue.
Right. And he threw me off a little bit, guys, because when I met him, he had CVN 99 as the flag, and there's no such thing as CVN 99 because I was on CVN 74. So I was like, there's no way we went to 99 yet. I'd probably be already gone by that time, but yeah. I mean, both of them scream 80s. I mean, action packs, selling toys. So,
Right.
yeah, those were good errors. Now I don't know where we're going with all this stuff, but give me back the 80s.
There you go. All right, JT. So I know recently you were hunting down I think it was a copy of Roadblock's first appearance from G.I.
Yes.
Joe.
Yes.
Yeah. So tell me, okay, so how did you, like, where are you at? Like, do you know much about G.I. Joe, or?
I know
Like,
G.I. Joe from the 80s cartoon series. So back in the
Okay.
day, I did like the cartoon. I liked the remember back then when the cartoons had the message at the very end. So
Oh,
it'd be
yeah.
like, let strangers in your house, don't jump into people's cars, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, you had to do that back then, wasn't it? The law they had to do that or something.
I don't know.
No. It wasn't the law. It was like,
knowing is half the battle, and then they said,
Yeah, knowing is half the battle. That's it. Yeah.
They run with a tank, and then the
don't
boys
set that
are
house on
bikes.
fire,
Man,
knowing
you roll
it's
a
half the
tank.
battle.
Right.
Like,
All that stuff was good though. That was cool.
Knowing is half the battle.
Right.
That's, yeah, man. Oh, those were like, those were amazing. It was like those little. I remember those little cartoons of like the Constitution, the Bill of Rights, and the amendments. Those little people. It was like these little PSAs that were just tucked into everything, animated, and that was so cool. We didn't know. We didn't know.
I'm going to
anything
ask
back
Carlos: did the cartoon align with the comic? Not really, right?
No, not at all.
No,
Not at all.
Yeah.
No, Larry Hama hate. Well, I think hate is too strong a word. He really didn't dislike the cartoon, or he really disliked the cartoon because tonally it was very different.
Yeah.
You know, G.I. Joe is a comic about soldiers.
Right.
And at the essence, war. And
Right.
Larry Hama himself had served in the military, and I think the cartoon, like, we all have fond memories of the cartoon, but tonally they're very different. Like 9 to 12, which is my girls' ages, is like the perfect age for the cartoon. But like, I wouldn't let them read the comic, because the comic, man, is just a lot more mature. I mean, you have like the battles were way more deadly in the comics. Like, everybody knows issue number 21 is called the silent issue because it introduces Storm Shadow and has him go up against Snake Eyes, and the whole lore around the Arashikaji clan, which is where Storm Shadow and Snake Eyes came from, and the different masters that taught them ninjutsu. All that stuff was from the comics, and the toys, and it didn't really seep over at all into the cartoon series, because instead they were like, what was that character, Captain Gridiron, from like later on? He's like, had like some weird mutant football helmet and threw football grenades or something. I mean, I don't know. The cartoon, like, they kind of started like this.
Tunnel Rat and all that.
They do what?
Tunnel Rat, you talking about? And then the guy with had the football jersey, or
No, because the cartoon, like the second series of the cartoon, just went way off. No, G.I. Joe the movie had some parts in it that I know a lot of fans now are kind of a little divided on, like the whole Cobra Law and then the new recruits. The one thing I didn't like was that they introduced these, like, there's like 5 or 6 new recruits, but then they hardly used any of the originals.
Wasn't they like for Sergeant Slaughter or something like that?
Yeah, well, I mean, it was like, well, the storyline was that they were new recruits getting trained by Beachhead, and Falcon, voiced by Don Johnson, was like the stepbrother of Duke, and he got sent to go for rehabilitation with Sergeant Slaughter after his carelessness got several G.I. Joes wounded in an attack.
Well, and then they stole that machine. What was it called?
Yeah. The energy. I don't know. It was all some kind of,
or was it called Cobra or something?
Well, no, it was. I forget what it was called, but it was Cobra Law was going to launch these spores into space, and then the machine would mature them and cause the spores to fall on the earth and turn everybody.
I think they called it what, like the Cobra Destroyer or something like that.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't that.
You don't even know.
No, it was. I know it wasn't that. And the mass device was from the first miniseries. But if you know what
BET, that's what it was called.
That's right, the BET. Yeah, but yeah, I mean, it was not bad, but you know, in the kind of, if I had the three laid out before me, I would probably choose the original, like the miniseries, the 5-part miniseries from the original Series 1 cartoon would probably be my favorite. Now I love the comic book too, so it's almost like trying to pick between your kids, but the 5-part race around the world to the it was a 5-part series called Arise Serpentor Arise.
Oh yeah, when he goes to get to the,
I love that. Now Larry Hamo's not a big
from all the different fallen emperors or something like that.
Yeah. He went, all the greatest military leaders, they went and got their DNA somehow, you know, and created Serpentor from it. So and it's just a really cool thing because, you know, in the essence, when you think about it, G.I. Joe lost. You know, in that 5-part epic, G.I. Joe lost in that cartoon. And I think, you know, I'm a huge G.I. Joe fan. And like,
I can't tell you didn't even know what the BET was. The broadcast energy transmitter.
Google like you, all right? You're over there Googling everything.
I didn't Google anything. I didn't look my hands. I didn't Google nothing.
No, I really, I mean,
but you like when they changed over Serpentor and got rid of Cobra Commander?
No,
because you know Cobra Commander turned into a snake.
Well, here's the thing. That's where like the animated went like way off from the comic, because the comic was a whole different origin story for Cobra Commander than the cartoon, and then it was, well, they hinted at a shared universe in Transformers, because I think C. Cole says it here, G.I. Joe and Transformers were in the same universe in the cartoons. Flint's daughter was in Transformers, as was Cobra Commander. That's right. That's correct.
They called him what, Snake?
So I agree, Sean Richards. Larry Hama is a living legend. You know, he's still actively writing the ongoing G.I. Joe that continues. It's like on issue number 300 now. So I mean, I'm excited that they're going to cross it over with Transformers, because I think both live action series need a little something. The thing that got me really excited, to be honest, more excited than I've ever been about any kind of, because I hated the 2 G.I. Joe movies, the live action ones. I wasn't a fan. And then the Snake Eyes live action, I wasn't a fan.
I think that I like the Snake Eyes one because it went back to his origin, and that's how it was really supposed to be written.
No, it was terrible. It was terrible. It was terrible.
Well, it's so funny, JT.
He's laughing because you're actually even saying that. Even JT.
Yeah, you know, like I talked to Larry Hama, and Larry Hama said that Roy Thomas gave him like a script about how to write G.I. Joe, and he's just like looking at the paper and looking at him and just threw it, and just like, I'm a guy, I just got out of the service,
right, yeah,
no, I'm gonna write G.I. Joe. I want to write it. Yeah,
I'll tell you. Okay, so the reason I'm most excited about the new crossover was because of the one actor at the very end. You know, spoiler alert if you haven't watched the Transformers Rise of the Beast, the very end stinger has the lead actor, the lead human actor, coming in for a job interview, and the guy who greets him is, I think his name is Michael Kelly. He was on House of Cards. He was on Amazon Prime.
Was he like supposed to be from Cobra or something like
Jack
that?
Ryan. And the guy, he comes in, And the guy tells him, "Hey, I'm gonna, we're gonna take care of your family. We're gonna pay for everything for you. That's the least we can do after you save the world."
Right. But that was the Cobra Law. That's what people were telling me.
No, that's not all. Yeah, Michael Kelly. So Michael Kelly is like a serious actor. So when I see him show up in a movie, right, like that means business. As an actor, when I see him, like when he shows up and he's an actor in something, like he doesn't do bad projects. I've never seen him in something bad. Everything he does is quality because he's a solid actor. Like if you haven't watched House of Cards, he kills it as the chief of staff for Frank Underwood. If you haven't seen Jack Ryan on Amazon Prime with John Krasinski as Jack Ryan, Tom Clancy's Jack Ryan, that show is phenomenal. They only did it for 4 seasons, and he pops up, I think, in season 2, and then for the rest of the show. But when this guy shows up, and here's the thing, I'm saying his name. Nobody else. I mean, nobody's going to really know who he is. I'll just show him right here. This guy.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. When you see this dude show up in a movie or a show, like it's a serious deal, right?
I don't know. I didn't.
He's a real actor with real chops. He's not just like a movie star. He's like
I don't think people were really crazy about the actor. They were just crazy about G.I. Joe and Transformers being in live action.
Yeah, most people were, but to me it said quality because he's not going to. His team and him are not going to let him sign on to junk. They're going to make sure that it's something good. Y'all be thinking about your thoughts on G.I. Joe. Well, actually, Paul. Okay, so what are your thoughts like on G.I. Joe? How's the franchise going right now?
I mean, I don't know. Like I said, Snake Eyes. I really liked it because I thought it was matching what. Because I talked to Larry Hama about it, and he was like, "Yeah, it's spot on to what he imagined Snake Eyes to be." So I don't know what's wrong with everybody and why they don't like it. But like I said, guys, they're teaming up with Transformers because Transformers is the franchise that's been carrying G.I. Joe for a long time, so it's only fitting to have them on.
What do you think about JT? What do you think about this? Any other thoughts on it before we run to it?
Go the opposite of Paul.
Oh.
Just because I think it's fans on both sides. So people like, I don't like personally like robots. So like I won't watch like
you won't watch Terminator.
So we'll go back to anime. You know how they have like Robotech and all that kind of stuff. So I wouldn't watch those.
Robots scare you.
Action for the people and the animated stuff for the robots. You gotta have both. And like I said, from what I hear, the Energon universe, they're going back. As long as they use the source materials, that is, I guess, who's the guy that's writing the stuff right now?
Which series?
Books. Just go straight with the comic book that they're doing now.
You're saying take the source from the comic book? Is that what you're saying?
The source from the comic. So like you know how like they rebooted right now with the G.I. Joe franchise and the
Williamson. It's Josh Williamson, I think.
So wait a minute. You're saying for the movie people to take what they're doing now?
Yes. For the new movies. Doing for the new generation, like they're doing these new comics. They do it like that and everything.
I don't know if that would work because they got Cobra Law. So the Cobra Commander has Megatron. I don't know that. I don't know if that would work.
I think it's fantastic. They're taking all the familiar elements and they're mashing it up in a new, fresh way.
I mean, Megatron escaped from Cobra Commander's clutches, so I don't know.
Yeah, I mean that Duke miniseries just kills it.
I mean, come on, man! How is he going to do that to Starfleet? Come on.
Scarlet and Destro, not so much, but the Duke miniseries, the Transformers ongoing, fantastic.
What about Cobra Commander's miniseries?
I mean, it still wasn't as good as Duke.
No.
It still wasn't.
I mean, I kind of disagree with it.
I like the reveals, but the actual writing is I mean, that Duke miniseries was just so good.
And the way he got away with him for the jetpack, come on now, you ain't gonna get away from it.
Oh, it has to be.
I know, and Cole. I'm a little bit nervous because.
Ooh,
I don't know.
Yeah, I did hear about that.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Jury's out on that. But Transformers, Daniel Warren Johnson is killing it on Transformers.
Yeah, that's a nice. Was that John Boy Myers?
Well, that's the cover. Yeah, he did the
That's
cover.
not the battle damage one, is it?
No, this isn't 7. This is 4. He
Yeah,
did a variant for 4 before he did the big one that everybody knows in 7.
The battle damage one.
Yeah. So, all right. So let's go and do this giveaway. We haven't even done the first giveaway yet.
Giveaway.
Right, it's about time. All right, here we go, folks. Hashtag EnergonJT. We're going to do the rest of the giveaways also as well. So thanks for sticking around. To the 20 plus people that are watching, make sure and hit that like button. Hashtag EnergonJT to be entered to win. And we're going to go ahead and roll this thing in just.
And guys, man, you got to be a channel member to get the upgrade. So if y'all want that,
if you want to do the upgrade, you got to be a channel member.
membership.
All right, you got to be a channel member to be able to claim the upgrade. All right, here we go, folks. Good luck to everybody in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. All right.
Ooh, here we
All right, good
go.
luck, everybody.
Good luck,
Good
Carlo.
luck.
There you go.
Carlo.
David
Oh,
Spider-Man Dotson.
Spider-Man.
Oh, Meatwad number 1. You came in just a little bit late, buddy. Just a little bit late for it. All right. So congratulations to David Spider-Man Dotson. David
Dotson's here.
He better be hanging out here. Come on. All right, David Dotson, let me know that you're here. Congratulations on this newsstand copy of Transformers number 5. Nice fresh copy heading your way. Oh, well, of course.
Please give it to Paul. Thank you, buddy.
All right. So congratulations on that. Just got on. Hello, everyone. There you go. Meatwad number 1. Good to see you, buddy. Glad that you're hanging out with us. All right, David Dotson. Let me break your name.
Coach, it's only rigged if Paul wins.
What?
Right, exactly. 130.
That doesn't even make any sense.
Okay. All right, so let's keep moving on. All right. Okay. So congratulations to David Dotson on that one. Congratulations, buddy. I'm going to pull out another vintage comic book or cartoon comic book in just a second here. All right, we got another one. All right, so we've covered Transformers and G.I. Joe. All right, let's do it real quick just so we can get the show of hands. Thumbs up or thumbs down with how the franchises are currently going for Transformers.
Look at my best friend and me
Thumbs
right
up
there.
or thumbs down. On 3. 1.
This is live action?
Huh?
You said live action?
Just the whole franchise, how's it going? Comic books, live action, cartoon, animated, all of it. How is the franchise going?
For
Thumbs
both
up,
G.I. Joe Transformers or G.I. Joe?
Transformers first. On 3.
Oh.
1, 2, 3. We have complete agreement, unanimous agreement.
I mean, I'm going for the comic books. The movies.
Good job,
and stuff, there you go. Like,
I know Robert Kirkman watches sometimes, just for Paul. But Robert, y'all doing a fantastic job.
I mean,
and Daniel Warren Johnson.
Thank you, Robert. I mean, that's 80s right here. Look at that cat.
All right. Okay, next up, let's do G.I. Joe. G.I. Joe, how is the franchise currently doing? All right. Let's do, on the count of 3. 3, 2, 1. Okay. All right. I'm loving the comic books. All right. These guys.
I mean, there's no way Duke can do that to Starscream. I mean, and then get away from a jetpack. Come on now.
Dude, come on. Dude. Look, listen, they're giant alien robots. Okay? You have to give a little bit of suspension of disbelief, Paul. And he's a crack operative.
And then his tank can lift up Starscream. Come on, man.
JT usually going for the bodybuilder look. Tonight he's in his secret identity of a high school.
Yep.
he even got the buttons.
All right. Kirkman watches Paul to get ideas for The Walking Dead. True. All right. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Okay, okay, now these cat type of people have been around.
I ain't spoiling nothing, Mississippi.
All right.
I'm just saying, there's no way his tank can pick up Clark Kent. That's all I gotta say.
There you go.
JT acting like Clark Kent. He got the glasses on and everything.
All right. So, Thundercats. So currently, is it Dynamite? I think no, either Dynamite or IDW has a Thundercats comic book, a new comic book that's going on. No, none of this is true. All right. Okay, I've heard rumors of okay, here we go. I do not like adult entertainment mustache Tigra, and yes, it's Dynamite.
It's Dynamite.
All right, Dynamite has Thundercats. That's true. All right, JT's couch looks so comfy that I'm falling asleep. There you go. He's doing his Fresh Prince of Bel-Air impersonation tonight. Yeah, here we go. Hashtag JT21 Jump Street. Which that was a good 80s series right there. All right. Has any of you read the Thundercats series right now? The current comic book series?
No.
Okay. I haven't either. Paul?
No.
All right. So, okay. Meat and Wad number 1 is saying thumbs down. Sean Richards is saying thumbs up. C. Cole, if you said yes to the Thundercats, what do you think of it? Tell us what you think. Drop in the chat.
What's it even about?
Thundercats isn't as good as Transformers, but it's better than most of what Marvel is putting out.
Oh,
okay. That's pretty fair. Issue 1 was okay. Yeah, I mean, I thought it was all right. You know, I haven't read past it. I got it mainly because of the David Nakayama Thundercats splash cover that he did. Fantastic work. Uh-oh.
I'll just get some to sell them.
And who signed yours?
Signed by Lucio Perillo. I bet nobody knows who that signature is.
The one above it?
Yeah.
Who is it, Paul?
Nobody knows who that signature is?
No, who is it?
Carla Cohen. Carla Cohen. Yeah, because
she's doing interior art. Wait, what did she do on that one?
So Lucio Perillo told me that was her. He drew her as Chitara. So.
Oh, okay.
Found it.
Yeah, so that's Carla Cohen as Chitara.
Is that his girlfriend?
That's his wife.
His wife? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So C. Cole says he is C. Cole says he's enjoying the new Thundercats for the most part. Southern Comic Geek says starting line $40 over fair market value.
Yep.
Nope.
That sounds about right.
All right. Hey, so here is Thundercats number 1. This is signed by a certain individual there.
Oh, that looks like Carlos Collette.
Nice.
Nakayama, the foil for number 1. I loved it, so it was a cover buy for me. The girls each got a copy of it as well. But they got the regular, and they got it signed by David Nakayama.
Yeah, so, I think I'm going to enter this one.
It's pretty cool. Pretty fun. All right, so what I'm going to do... All right, so I'm going to get to that in just a second. I'll get to that in just a second. All right, so let's go on... Here, let's see. I'm going to drop the next one in here. All right. So, does either of you have any opinions whatsoever on?
Aren't they doing a live action Thundercats?
You know, I've heard about it, but I've not seen any major announcements for it. Not like some of the other ones. All right. So, thumbs up or thumbs down? or do y'all just want to pass on this one because none of us has read the actual Beyond #1?
Yeah, I just got that foil cover because I like Lucio Perillo's work.
Because you like selling things at a higher. All right, next one. Mask.
Oh,
Mask. For those who don't know, Mask was essentially Mask is what would happen if some of the members of G.I. Joe split off and used Transformer technology to create a fleet of vehicles that they could fight crime with. Which is kind of what I'm hoping they're going to do if the rights to the Mask stories gets picked up by the Energon universe or in the film version. Because at one point they actually did even...
They don't have the rights to them, do they?
Check this out. My Matt Tracker figure just fell down there. I'll get it later. Okay, so Mask... They no, Mask is controlled separately. It's not. We haven't really seen Mask show up in media outside of the original cartoon because I think there were some rights issues with that one. But to me, it's one of the core. It's one of the core '80s titles. Even though it wasn't as popular, it was still a really cool title. Here, Paul, you want to show that one off?
Yeah, look at that. So you got a bike. Then you got what? This is so it flies with the doors up. I think this is a Mustang, I believe. Yeah, Mustang. That's a nice little Peterbilt right there, and then you got the old. Looks like a. This one's like a little Volkswagen, I think. Volkswagen. Yeah, as a kid, man, I loved all these. I love the Mask stuff. Big time Mask. Man. Mask IDW. Thank you. Destro.
Oh, he says it's in
Paul, here's a question. Here's a question for you. All right, Paul. What does this comic book have to do with Mask?
Make it bigger.
Yeah,
What is this, and the chat too, what does this comic book have to do with Mask?
You got 30 seconds.
well, because he's bringing them a cake. I have no idea. I don't know anything about that comic.
It has Julie in it. Whoever Julie is.
Oh, it's Mississippi got it.
Yeah.
What'd he say?
Yes. Yeah. This was one. So here's the deal. This one doesn't have it on the cover like some of the later ones would, but when they used to do that special border and it would advertise the pullout, the preview in it. So this was one of the DC Comics issues that had the Mask, the special.
So that one doesn't have the Mask preview book in there.
It what?
It doesn't have it in there.
No, it's in here. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm saying they hadn't started doing those advertisements like with New Teen Titans, and then New Teen Titans 16 and Wonder Woman, all those ones that had a preview inside of them for a new character, meaning that they were like the first appearance. But this was one of them. So this is a new decent grade Superman number 411 newsstand, and you saw it here. This is one of the first appearances of Mask in comic books right here. It is not Mask #1. This is a Mask preview. And yeah, this is Julie Schratz, longtime editor of Superman books, is the writer at the desk. Yep, yeah, C. Cole got it. The Pullout comic was also in that one. Now, the big deal is, still one of the other big deals is from the, like Paul showed us, the #1 in the limited series.
That's a limited series. How the hell you get? You got one. The other one's a reprint. Let me see the other reprint. Yeah.
And tell you what. All right, so yeah.
You're not giving one of those away.
Yeah, this will be the next giveaway right here.
Yeah. Okay, nice.
So, all right, we'll still keep the underground. We'll still keep the upgrade giveaway here, but this is going to be the next giveaway. Yep, Venom was their Cobra.
Yeah, Venom. Yep.
I'm going to go ahead and
look.
It's one of my deductibles. You know what the crazy part is that these are not the only ones I've ever owned of this. There was even more because I would just find them all the time sitting in back issue bins for just crazy cheap. You know, because people just weren't paying attention to them. So I'm gonna go and put one of these. This one will go out as I mean they're all in really good shape. Actually, yeah, it's in pretty good shape. Oh wait, no, this one does have this one has a crease. That's okay though. It's still it's still at least like a 7.5, 8.0 maybe. Carlos should put on a mask. I would dress up. You know what I'm going to do, Paul? I'm going to try to find a mask costume for the Halloween episode. Hey, are y'all going to tune in with us for the Halloween episode? Quick promo, you should. It's going to be a whole lot of fun. All right. Let's see.
Hashtag Carlos dress up.
All right.
Hashtag AT Clark.
All right, so check it out. Here it is. Super easy to enter to win. Hashtag mask. That's all you got to do. Apps. Just hashtag mask.
I just want to say, man, thank you to the people that made the hashtag. You
have a chance to win this. Of course, this autographed copy of Transformers #4,
John Boy Myers. Wow. John Boy Myers.
Sorry, John Boy. I'm sorry. Don't listen to Paul. I'm sorry.
Hey, you heard what he said?
No. All right, so go ahead and enter to win. We're going to run that in just a couple minutes here. We'll give you a second to go ahead and do it. We're running a little bit long, and producer Weapon X is already texting me saying you better not go past 10:30 tonight. He'll give me to 10:40 because we started a little bit late. But yeah, you fun little thing. And yeah, somebody else in the chat said that that it was also they also put it in Atari Force. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, and that's the thing. There was a couple of them, and strangely, this one is not as heavily valued as as some of the other preview ones. But I still keep a copy and keep an eye out for Superman #411, and now you can too if you're a fan of the 80s series, because you can probably find these for like next to nothing in back issue bins. All right, so let's keep it moving right along. We're gonna let people enter to win. Hashtag mask is what you want to be entering to win in order to get a chance. What's up, Guillaume? Good to see you. He-Man might have been one along with Teen Titans 1996. Yeah, that's true. That's very true. There was a lot of those special preview pull-out issues that are not as well known. There's a certain number of them that everybody knows. There's certain ones for each major character, but then there's a lot of them that people are just like, people just didn't know about. Like Spider-Man 2099, the black cover always gets the attention, but the other ones also had it. And I think people go based on the publication schedule, but and the title, and a lot of it's just the market decides. I think people just like the black cover the best, but the same preview I think is in all four of them, of those holographic covers. So hashtag mask, we're going to keep it going. So what do y'all think about mask? I'm going to say thumbs down because it's not a non-exploited title. They need to do something with it. All right, so now we're coming to Paul's personal favorite. Folks, y'all ready for this one? Fresh from the 1980s. Care Bears.
Oh.
Care Bears.
Care Bears.
My sister
all right.
loved it.
What is going on with Care Bears, Paul?
I have no idea what's going on. I got Rainy Bear right here, guys. Got the Rainy Bear.
Now, Paul, did somebody send you that?
No what?
Nah, he purchased that on his own.
No, that was Rainy Bear. Somebody left it over. And look at that. I got Tom DeFalco.
Oh. Did he write that or edit that?
No, he was the editor. So the thing is, guys, the comic code wouldn't let him let Marvel publish because they had stars and hearts, and you can't technically run over them with the cars. But Tom DeFalco said, we're gonna release it anyway. So got it signed by Tom DeFalco. But I think there's a 25th anniversary Care Bear book.
Yes.
Find that one. Pick that one up because that one.
Yeah, that's a hot book. Yeah. Because and I know we've got several viewers who are watching for or who are trying to find that one, and those are hard to come by. Some of those 25th anniversary, like the star. Everybody look at the top corner. Star Comics. So that was the imprint that Marvel did for some of their cartoon characters.
Yeah. Tom DeFalco said that the comic code wouldn't let them print it out because you can't run over stars and hearts, but he said he was going to do it anyway.
All right, so C. Cole says, I met the designer of the Care Bears who also did Get Along Gang and Strawberry Shortcake characters. She's still alive. Hey, it would be really cool to have her sign it.
Yeah, I got Rainy Bear right here.
All right, Liz Barnes says that Care Bears comic is hers. So I'm assuming that. Mr. Collector, Billy, your face says it all. That's
right.
All right, I got the Care Bears vinyl record. Hey, I'm looking for some of those vinyl records that
I got those too.
Record sets. Look, he keeps teasing me with this, and he knows that I want one of those. So yeah, look at that. Oh gosh, Paul, do you have a record player?
DC, and then you have Marvel in the back. Come on, dude.
Paul, do you have a record player?
No.
Right, exactly. Selfishness. You're just keeping it for your own self. Right. All right, without sharing it with the world. All right, Liz sent Paul that Care Bear.
Liz sent me the Care Bear? Oh, she did.
Southern said.
Southern Comic Geek says it. All right, hey, make sure and enter that hashtag if you haven't yet, so for your chance to win. All right, so Care Bears, are we going to give a... Where are they? I'm giving a thumbs up because they're not doing anything with them. Same reason I gave a thumbs up.
Down.
So I'm giving thumbs down for... I'm giving thumbs down because they're not doing anything with Care Bears, same as I did for Mask. Thumbs down. What say you guys? Okay, double.
I say thumbs up. They're doing good. Rainy Bear.
Paul knows he's not allowed to do a thumbs up, or I mean a thumbs down on Care Bears for sure. He's not allowed at all.
Yeah, Rainy Bear, guys. Rainy Bear.
Right. Rainy Bear. All right, three good. My girls would love Care Bears. Like, for real, they would love it.
Tom DeFalco said that I was the only one to bring him. I was the only one that brought him.
You talking about your dad.
I said, you recognize this book? He goes, yes, I do.
Giving the thumbs down a Care Bear stare. There you go.
Care Bear stare.
Record players are $19.95 at Walmart. There you go. Tell him, El Green. Make him go get one. That's a Sailor Rainy Bear. A Sailor Rainy Bear.
But yeah, guys, if y'all see that 25th anniversary Care Bear one, y'all pick that one up, man. I have not yet found one.
Paul, are you blushing?
What? No, I'm not blushing.
Are you blushing? You sure?
No.
Cheeks look a little rosy. You sure?
No.
Positive?
Yeah, I'm positive. I'm good.
Okay. I'm just messing with you. All right. So, hey, Gerald Yates, you're getting ahead of us. Snare me down, huh? All right. So hey, Care Bears. Here's the deal. I love the Care Bears. I want my girls to see the Care Bears. But to whoever holds the rights, what are you doing with some of these properties? Do something with them. I mean,
don't they have like a certain time frame before they lose the rights? Don't they make? Isn't that what Fox did with
70 years? 70 years for it to become public domain. So we still got a while to wait. Got a while to wait. But I want my girls to get to. I love the Care Bears, and I want my girls to get to see them and see them revive for today. Although I don't know what they would do to the property now, to be honest. I mean, it depends on, I guess, who has it. All right, next up, let's hit. Okay, Masters of the Universe. We've started seeing casting news, so the movie is on the way. A live action movie. What do you, JT? Since you obviously are the most obvious, the most equipped of us to portray He-Man. All right.
You see, I got
what are your thoughts on He-Man? Do you know much about He-Man, Masters of the Universe? Do you have any recollection of the Dolph Lundgren movie?
I do recall the cartoon. I recall the movie. It was awful. Remember it with Dolph Lundgren?
It was pretty good.
No, it was not. It was not good. It was horrible. Even when I was a kid.
I have imagination. That's what it is, JT.
Tell him, JT.
And if they make a new movie, just leave it in at Masters of the Universe. Don't bring it to here, to the United States. In present times, just leave it. Make it like the cartoon, comic books, however that goes. Yeah. But
I tell you, JT,
as long as they don't put them in those little
no imagination,
I think it'll be all right.
All right, Sean Richards says the He-Man Netflix series by Kevin Smith was very good.
The cartoon was good. Yeah, it was. I seen that. That was good.
Did you like it?
I
don't know. I heard it was. I don't know. I've heard mixed reviews on it.
No, it was decent. It was
it?
Good. Yeah, it was 2 parts. Part 1 was good. Part 2, it tried to pull it together. That's probably what people were complaining about.
Paul, you're getting confused. This is not an auction show.
I'm not auctioning anything. This is my run.
Okay. All right. So you were a fan of the He-Man Netflix series. Okay. Let me ask you this: how much does it carry over from the original 80's series?
It doesn't.
I'm not sure if it carries on from the 80's series. It's more so about Tila, I would say, more than He-Man.
Yeah, which is kind of what I was like. I'd heard that, and I was kind of like, well, I want to see He-Man though. Like, I want to, in his supporting cast, and but it's He-Man and the Masters of the Universe. So I don't know. I don't know. I mean, but I didn't watch it. But then I love the original cartoon, but I haven't even rewatched a lot of that. So I did show the girls that as well. They still like G.I. Joe and Transformers better. So, Paul, what about you? What do you think of He-Man? Because I know you have books.
I didn't watch. So like in the comics, he had Hordak, big villain in the Masters of the Universe.
Hordak was She-Ra's villain, though.
I know, but in the cartoons, I'm talking about in the regular comic.
Okay.
I'm saying, so me, I didn't watch none of the new stuff. I heard that they're doing a movie. I heard Kevin Smith messed up the first time, I think, right? They had another series. But no, me, I'm the 80's guy. I loved the cartoon when it came out, the public service announcements at the end. I don't know what's wrong with JT, but the first He-Man movie, that was a cult classic right there. I mean, Dolph Lundgren, no CGI, guys. I mean, that was a great movie.
Oh yeah, it was definitely.
Dolph Lundgren like that guy. Leave JT.
It was awful.
Oh man, you know what? You just don't have it. As a kid watching that, dude, that was cool.
It was so bad that it circled around to good. It was that bad.
Yeah, you know, it's like so.
It was terrible.
Kid, you have imagination. That was
good.
Paul.
We saw about 2.5 minutes of Eternia, and it looked like Southern California.
Well, I mean, they didn't have the budget at that time, so they did the interview with the director, and they're like, "We didn't have enough budget, so we had to go to Earth."
Right? Yeah.
Earth, it was horrible.
I've heard that too. Yeah, no, they okay. There's a long and storied history behind it, but I think
there was, you know, that there was supposed to be 2 more movies after that.
Yeah, well, Steve Cole says Master Believer 2 became the movie Cyborg. Yeah. That's interesting. That's a little note. I didn't know about that. All right, 3 Good Nerds says, I actually saw the movie in the theater. Pretty sure my dad is still mad at me.
Wasted his money. Right.
Hope they do He-Man justice. Dolph He-Man was okay for the times. There are some moments that I thought were
man, when you were a kid.
It was horrible.
There were moments that were fantastic, like when he squares off with that dude Blade, and the guy Blade says, I've waited a long time for this, and he starts coming at him. I thought we were about to see the greatest sword fight on the planet, like the greatest sword fight of that time. I thought we were going to hit Highlander TV show levels of great, and we didn't. It was terrible. It was over in like 30 seconds. That dude did not live up to his name.
Right.
And then that poor little reptilian guy got vaporized for no reason.
They had a low budget.
They all failed. They all failed. They all should have gotten vaporized.
Budget.
Yeah, I'll tell you, peak scary. Now my little kind of middle school heart was captured by Courtney Cox as in the lead, and then her getting chased when she was crawling under the stage, and Beastman was up there tearing it apart, trying to get her. That was scary. All right. I was scared for her. I was scared.
You were scared of that?
All right. JT equals he is the man. There you go. Yeah, JT is He-Man. We're trying not to blow his cover, folks, but when he pulls out the sword, it says, I have the power. He does have the power. All right. Wilverado says, movie was horrible. Cartoons were just nice to watch as a kid, but the comics were bad. Yeah, the comics were pretty good. You know, it wasn't like really much of an argument. Sean Richards says it was very good. Business dropping in. Good to see you, buddy. It does connect a little, but the story goes in a different direction. Yeah. My class got to see He-Man in the theater. What? I watched it at the drive-in. Man, okay. Okay, y'all lit it up. From my understanding, it does follow the series as the 4th season would have seen Teela replace her mother and He-Man be an outcast after being accused of killing the king.
Oh, they're talking about the animated.
Yeah, they're talking about the animated one, yeah. I like that the first episode of his He-Man, it followed right after the original cartoon. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I mean... Okay, let's see.
It's not bad.
What 80s hair colors? What's the whole thing? I don't know if anyone knows, but Paul's just pushed Billy down. All right, Paul. The chat doesn't like how you're treating Billy tonight. All right, I don't know what's going on, but yeah, they're not a fan. All right, 24 entries, 23 people in the chat. Make sure to hit that like button, folks, if you haven't already. We're going to go ahead and roll this in 3, 2, 1. Good luck, everybody. Here we go.
Good luck. Good luck.
All right, let's see who's taking home this fresh mask number 1.
Carlos.
El Green Machine. El Green Machine. Congratulations, buddy. You called it. You are winning this one. Oh, wait. Actually, no. Hang on. El Green Machine. That's right. El Green Machine, folks, is a channel member. So he can choose either this or he can pick the Transformers autographed, the Transformers number 4 autographed by John Boy Myers. So El Green, make sure and let me know in the chat which one is your choice. Which one? Because he gets the choice as a channel member. Hey, you can join and become a channel member. But this month. I don't think you owe, buddy. I don't think you owe. You're good. All right. So he's gonna go ahead and take the upgrade. I'm gonna drop that here. Drop this mask here for the moment. All right. So remember, hey, if you're not a channel member yet, you can do that for as low as $4.99 a month. You can become a channel member. You are privy to early releases on the scripted videos, like the top 10 videos. You get to see them before anybody else. There are 2 live streams that are members only every month. Any level of channel member can join those. If you're at the $9.99 and above tier, you actually get comic books shipped to you on a quarterly basis based on a list that you create for me. I've got stacks and stacks of books here for our channel members. We're a little backed up on shipping them out, but they've got a lot of cool books that have been set aside for them. Paul does like to look at them and make sure that everybody's getting value for their dollar. And yeah, lots of cool stuff. We do have some channel members that are coming up at a year membership, and we're going to do something special for you, but more details on that later at the end of the month. So make sure you're tuning in. Make sure you're subscribed above all, because you don't want to miss any of the cool programming that we're doing here on the channel. We're about to start doing a lot more of it. So thank you all so much for tuning in tonight. But yeah, congratulations to El Green. And guess what? Yeah, we'll do one more giveaway because we're about to run over time here. So we'll do one more giveaway. Let's bring it back here because we still got a couple more things to do. Let's see. Liz Barnes, member for 8 months. Congratulations, Liz Barnes. Yep, she's at 8 months.
She's just here for Paul.
So, she's Paul's biggest fan. All right. Oh, you're gonna give that away, Paul?
Yeah, Paul, give it away. Hashtag Paul giveaway.
He doesn't like it when I come to him for his books. He likes to show them off. He doesn't want to have to give them away.
All right, Wolverado, 13.
Oh yeah, Wolverado's at 13 months.
Yeah.
I think Wolverado is one of our day ones. Wolverado is one of our day ones that has been with us since the very beginning. And I actually have that very first prize that we have to ship out, him and Brooklyn Born, because they've been a member since like day one, since the very beginning. Okay. So some really cool stuff. There we go. It's almost my 45th birthday.
Dagger cars.
Number 13 months, Team Paul, or Blame Paul, and here we go, Team Paul, 100. All right. Thank you all for continuing to support the channel and for being a member and just continue to help push this thing forward. Grogu says, "Give me away, please." All right, we'll do one more giveaway, but let's finish doing these things here. Okay, Silverhawks. I have not seen anything. You know what? I saw McFarlane Toys.
Really?
No. It's Super 7. I think the ones that made my my Optimus Prime figure. They're releasing classified size Silverhawks figures, which is like super cool to me. So really cool stuff. Really cool stuff.
I'm gonna still give it a thumbs down. I haven't heard anything about it.
Silverhawks, okay. All right. I'm gonna give it a thumbs down to how they're handling the property. I love Silverhawks. Okay, are they? Are they? Because I don't. Dynamite's picking up all the cool licenses. They're picking up all the good stuff. Paul, what about you? Were you ever a Silverhawks fan? Paul, how do you keep getting muted? Paul, can you try to say something?
He said yes, because I'm a silver fox.
Paul, I can't hear you. Did your audio go out or something? Yeah, we can't hear you, buddy. Okay. All right, we'll bring Paul back from the abyss here.
Oh, keep trying until you get it. Jagger, when's your birthday?
He said tomorrow.
Oh, 10/10. I see it.
It's tomorrow.
Okay.
Okay, he's gonna log out and come back. Yeah, Dynamite got the rights to a bunch of them. Another company's doing Sectars and RoboForce. But here's the greatest 80s spec book of all. You ready for this? From the 80s cartoon. All right, you ready for this? All right.
What is it?
So if you really want to spec hard, this is the book. Dino Riders.
I used to love that show.
Man, let me tell you.
Figures.
Big armor tank weaponry on top of dinosaurs.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Can't beat it.
$1 billion club right there. All right. This was a fantastic show. Lots of fun. So this is one of my favorite. This and Visionaries. Man, if they could come out with a Visionaries cartoon, I mean, if they came out with the live action Visionaries, that thing would be so sick. Like with the holograms coming, because they have the technology to do it now.
Right.
That'd be fantastic. All right, yeah, okay. He reminded me. Here's another one. Voltron.
I give that a thumbs
up. Sadly, yeah, thumbs up. It's about time they started doing. You know, how did we get 7 live action Transformers movies?
Right.
And then a year plus wait, right?
Mm-hmm.
In 2007, the first live action one came out. It's been 17 years of Transformers live action films. And we are just now getting a Voltron live action movie. So I'm excited. I do not have a copy of Voltron #1. I was trying to get one from somebody in a CGC 9.6. With the announcement now, I feel like it's going to be. I know where there's a lower grade raw copy, but I'm not gonna. Not gonna. I don't know if I'm going to buy that one or not. I might. We'll see. All right, so JT, what do you think? What's your favorite recollection of Voltron?
The cartoon. They had a recent cartoon. I think it was on Netflix, maybe.
Yes.
They did bring it back out. I did watch it.
Do you know how many seasons they did of that show?
What do you know?
7 seasons of the new Netflix. I was floored when I was looking it up this week. They did 7 seasons of that show. I remember the first 1 or 2, but it just man, they got down to business. You must have been doing well with it. Yeah. Okay, let's take a look at this. Those figures go for too much on eBay. All of them do. All right. The Visionaries ones are very, very difficult to find mint on card. I've come across 2 in 5 years of searching. Let's see. I've got the Marvel run of Visionaries. Hey, if you want to get rid of it, let me know. But yeah, it's fantastic comic book. Visionaries was the first Mark Bagley comic work. Yeah, very cool.
I didn't know.
Amazon live action is supposed to have been green lit. If you're I'm not sure which one you're talking about. If you're talking about Voltron, yes, Voltron is live action and coming. But I just can't believe it took that. But it's not Amazon. It's Netflix. Netflix owns the rights to it. Let's see. Dynamite also got Captain Planet. Love Voltron. Voltron looks like Optimus. Deadpool looks like ASM. Invincible looks like Nightwing. That's true. Sean Richards. I love Voltron. Hey, okay. Y'all tell me, okay, is this one of those things? There's a certain phenomenon where it's like people remember something, some piece of media, but nobody can find it, and they say that it's like evidence that like we're in the Matrix or that our minds have been wiped.
Yeah, I've heard that. Yeah.
You heard about that phenomenon?
Yes.
Okay, so it's like, was there ever a Genie Shazam movie starring Shaq?
Yes.
Yes, there was, wasn't there? But yet it doesn't exist anywhere. You cannot find it anywhere. I challenge you to find it. It's crazy. All right, it's JT. No, seriously. Everybody believes that there is one, but yet nobody can find it. That's the thing. Everybody remembers it, but nobody can find the actual movie. No, I'm telling you, that thing is real. That phenomenon. That, like, you know, and I'm not like a conspiracy theorist or anything, but man, yeah, it's a real, like, that's the thing. Okay, so along with the same thing, okay, there was 2 Voltrons. There was the one with the 5 big cats. Remember that one?
Uh-huh.
Okay, there was another Voltron that was made up of small planes and ships and vehicles. And he looked different. Do you not remember that?
I don't remember that one.
Okay. Anybody in the chat, bonus points if you can tell me where, like where to find that. Yeah, it's 8 seasons. Yep. Used to have the Full Metal set, Netflix Soldier. Yeah, I just haven't watched all of it. Yes, Brute Force Comics. Yes, I have that. Mandela Effect. That's what it is. Mandela Effect. I have Visionaries 1 and 2. I believe I have a second copy of Part 2. I have the DVDs of the Cats and Cars. See, okay. Yeah, the car one. What was that called? Yeah, there was the Air, Sea, and Land Voltron. That's what it was. Yeah. He's like the Monopoly man, wears a monocle. He doesn't, but people think he does. That's right. I thought he did. For sure. I own those DVDs. Vehicle Voltron. Yeah. Zasam. Wait, Zazam? Is that the Shaq Genie movie?
Zazam.
There was actually a 3rd Voltron series that was never adapted. Oh, Kazam. Yeah, it's Kazam. Shaking my head. Omar's just like, oh, what's wrong with these people? Oh, Omar, that's what happens when you get old. Okay, you have trouble remembering things. All right, but we call it the Mandela effect, so we don't feel old. All right, let's go ahead and do 3rd giveaway. I don't know. I mean, you want to? I don't. The thing is, I don't have a Voltron number 1 to give away to y'all. I almost picked one up for this, but I didn't because I was like, you know, I didn't want to be, you know, I didn't want to hog it. But because you know, it's a hot book now. So let's give away. But you know what? Let's give away this mask because I was going to give away this mask. So we'll give away this mask. This one will be up on the, and I'll find something if you're a channel member and you win this one. So we'll go ahead and do that. The Voltron DVDs were in metal tins at Best Buy. Hey, quick hint for y'all: do not ignore physical media. In case you didn't know, the original 4 Indiana Jones movies were just pulled off of Disney Plus like a few days ago. Back over the weekend. Many people are not sure why, but it was because Paramount owned the distribution rights to it. They were produced by Lucasfilm, but distributed by Paramount. So they actually got pulled down off of Disney Plus because the deal ran out, and they've popped back up, or they're popping back up on Paramount Plus. So this is why having the physical media is important, because with these streaming series, at any time they can pull a series or a movie down off of the streaming service, and it might not go up on another one. So, and they will alter it if you just buy the digital version. So as much as I like picking up the digital version, you should, if there's a movie or a series that you really, really love, go ahead and buy the physical copy, and they're a lot lower price now than they ever were before.
Right.
Yeah. A lot of stuff got pulled off of that. Yeah, Carlos, we don't care. We just love free stuff. That's it. There you go. He said it. All right. Okay. So here's what I'll do. I will go ahead. And okay, so here's what we're gonna do for the last giveaway. We're just gonna do we'll do 2 giveaways. We'll do 2 books, Mask #1 and Voltron #3. How's that look? That's kind of cool.
2 books. 1 half.
2 books. Yeah, we're doing 2 books for the last giveaway. Hashtag Voltron Force. All right. Hashtag Voltron Force is what you want to enter to win for this chance to win these. Hey, look who's back. Did you get it figured out, buddy?
No,
we're still not hearing you. It was so weird because it was working. It was working just fine. Then all of a sudden something happened. All right. So so enter to win. We're gonna go ahead and go. We're gonna give y'all just a minute or 2. All right. So Voltron, we're talking about the live action Voltron, Paul. Oh, he dropped off again. I think he's having some technical difficulties, folks. But man, Paul's awesome because he's always here. He's always on time. He's always ready to cut it up and chop it up and have a good time with us. No, it's not that. It's not a technical thing like on this side, on the streaming side. It's a equipment thing on his side, and it was just working. So I think that there was just kind of some problem going on with because the wires got crossed on the program on his on whatever he's broadcasting on. So make sure to drop that in. Hashtag Voltron Force. Going to give you these 2 classic 80s books. JT, did you ever watch Brave Star?
I did watch Brave Star. I remember Brave Star. Yeah, because he had the bear inside of him or something like that. No, he had a bunch of them.
Yeah. No, he could tap into the powers of his ancestors because he was Native American.
That's right.
He could tap into the power of his ancestors, and he had the power of bear, wolf, eagle. I think. Yeah, like something. Yeah, I think it was 3 or 4 animals, and he was. One of the things I liked was that bionic horse that he had that would pull out that shotgun thing,
right.
And like that Winchester shotgun thing that the horse had.
Yeah,
that was so much fun. So Brave Star. What do you think? Do you think Brave Star would make a good? I feel like it would be the kind of show that would get adapted nowadays.
I'm not sure. I think it just depends because we in cancel culture right now, so they would have to be culturally sensitive, I would say. But yeah, it could work. I would like it. I would watch it.
Yeah, I kind of feel like it's the kind of show that would, like, it was kind of ahead of its time, and I'd kind of like to. I don't know. I'd kind of like to see it, and just see what they would do with it. I don't know. I think the Filmation had licenses from the toy companies. I don't know who the toy company was that produced the Brave Star toy line. I don't know that yet. You would think I would have done 18 hours of research to have all this stuff ready, but no, I do not have that much time. So in 1988, Brave Star the movie came out. And it's on YouTube.
Okay.
I think you can watch the whole Brave Star movie on YouTube. Wow, from 1988 in English. But yeah, Brave Star was right up there. Okay, so Brave Star, the legend. It was sent to New Texas, a frontier planet under attack by the evil cattle spirit Stampede.
Yeah, I remember that Stampede. That was good.
Yeah. Yeah, so Brave Star, the movie came out in 1988. Let's see. Send us a cake, Dagger. All right, happy birthday to Dagger Cards.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, buddy. He is just now his birthday. See, David Dodson says, I got the 4-part miniseries of Stario's comic based off the 84 toy run. Anyone remember those? I don't remember Stario's. Okay, Mattel did the figures. I have Pumpkin Pine, so hey, man, you enjoy that. All right, you enjoy it. And yeah, man, celebrate your birthday, dude. And congratulations again on hitting your fundraising goal. It's been really cool to see several of y'all doing fundraisers for different nonprofits. I know you've been doing this for a couple of months now, and trying to raise your money. And then Southern Comic Geek is doing another bike riding fundraiser for also for cancer research. I think it's for cancer research, but just really cool to see the community stepping up and doing that. And I know they just finished up the comics curing cancer on several channels. Let's see, I'm not done yet. I'm still going for the superhero jersey. Okay, well that's pretty cool. And that's a great thing to do. That's a great thing to do. Yeah, I'm not sure which one it is, like what he's raising money for, but I've seen him posting about it on Instagram. All right, let's see. Here we go, folks. Third time's the charm. Paul, what's up? No, man. We're not hearing you still.
Man, Carlos, can you hear me? JT,
there you go.
JT looks. Look at JT, how he...
I can finally hear you, Paul.
We can hear you. Wait. Did you mute yourself or say something? We're not hearing you now.
Nothing.
JT.
Okay, now we're
hearing
you.
JT's looking, man. He's just looking at me all
right.
I understand.
Is he faking it, Liz Barnes? He's faking it. All right.
He's faking.
All right, Paul, what do you think of Brave Star?
Brave Star? I don't know nothing about Brave Star.
Okay, Paul, what do you think about the greatest 80s cartoon comic spec book of all time, Dino Riders?
Oh, Dino Riders, yeah.
Dude, is this not a recipe for printing money?
You don't even know who the main villain was.
You don't even know who the main dinosaur was.
The main dinosaur, that Tyrannosaurus Rex?
Exactly. You don't know.
Crudo. I know.
Quit trying to pretend like you do. All right.
Oh, yeah. Really gone. Dynamite.
Dynamite. All right, there we go. Voltron Force is what we're doing for the. All right, let's do Voltron Force. All right, we got 16 entries, 20 people in the chat. Make sure and hit that hashtag Voltron Force. Paul just had to hit the head, so he faked it. There is no Grogu, only Billy. He killed Grogu. Uh-oh. All right, apparently Grogu is missing now.
Yeah, Billy, like...
Y'all gonna see Paul on the next Criminal Minds. All right, hashtag Voltron Force for your chance to win this 2-pack. Mask number 1, first comic book for Mask, and Voltron number 3 from the 3-part miniseries.
Is that the upgrade?
No, it's both of them together.
Wow.
They win both, and yeah, both of them will win it regardless. So, because this is a good pack right here. This 2-pack. So this, it's a real good one for them to win. All right. So hashtag Voltron Force. Going to go ahead and bring that in. Thanks to everybody for tuning in.
Ooh, yeah. Somebody going.
All right, here we go. We're going to go ahead and run it in 3, 2, 1. Good luck, everybody.
Good luck.
Good luck, Carlos. Yeah, look how many times Carlos showed up.
Wow! Liz Barnes. All right, congratulations, Liz Barnes. Way to go on these. These are nice books. Nice books to have.
Yes.
Nice little 2-pack there. Signed. Oh, I already gave away the signed Transformer.
Oh,
I already gave that one away. I already gave that one away. This is a 2-pack though, Liz. For these two right here.
Wow.
Mask number 1 and Voltron number 3. I do not have another signed Transformer at the moment, but congratulations. Yeah, she's just playing around. All right, so that'll be the third giveaway of the night, and we're going to go ahead and call it a night. Had a good time talking through some of these with y'all. Paul, what is the number 1 series that you most want to see? The most number 1 resurrection property that you most want to see come to live action in a big budget show.
I mean, let's see. You're talking about what hasn't been done yet, or are you talking about
Yeah. Well, something that you feel like either hasn't been done the way you want it to be done.
Mask is more of a grounded. I think that they could pull that off without doing CGI, because I think we're almost to the point where we're going to have flying cars and different types of vehicles that can change. We got Cybertruck, so we're getting there.
Hey, the Cybertruck, doesn't that look just like Cup?
It looks like a kid drew that in class. That's what it looks like. But no, I like to see that. But give me the 80's, guys. That's what I grew up on. So I don't really care about all this newer stuff. But yeah, give me the old 80's. That's what I like. Appreciate everybody being here tonight. I don't know what JT and Carlos were talking about, but I gave you good information. Billy was here, but he was gone. He said the mic was off, so he took the rest of the night off. So
what happened?
Keep hitting the like button, and thank you to the channel members. And if you're not a channel member, try to consider it. And thank you all. We'll see y'all next Wednesday. Nobody wants to see that Wolverado.
Yes, we do, Wolverado.
All right, JT, how about you?
We don't.
What's a property that you'd love to see adapted?
I'm gonna say probably
Static Shock.
No, that's not an 80's cartoon, Paul. I was like a baby in the 80's, so my favorite cartoon back then was the Smurfs. Remember the Smurfs?
Smurfs.
Yeah. No, but as far as for movies, I would say Voltron, just because the success of robots and the live action, all those come together. People like Power Rangers. It's kind of like Power Rangers, where they connect. I think that would be.
I stole that from them.
Exactly, I'm just saying that would be something that would connect to people. It would be nostalgia, and the CGI that they have now will work. So yeah, that's a recipe for success right there.
I don't know what he's talking about, guys.
Man, hey, Voltron will work better than whatever you just said.
So it slipped down earlier, but I wanted to show y'all. So there's already precedence, and not even in comic books, there's already precedence for Mask crossing over to G.I. Joe. I don't know if y'all remember this check it out. But from 2000, what year is this from? Oh, from 2008, they released in the G.I. Joe toy line Matt Tracker.
Oh yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, the guy that rode the motorcycle that turned into a Was it?
No. He was the leader. He was the one that had the Trans Am.
Yeah.
Or no,
like a Trans Am.
It was a Camaro. He
was the one who at all.
And he also had the truck. The 18-wheeler was him in a different outfit. But this was the outfit that everybody knew him for. But yeah, they released it. It was it's Advanced Specialist Codename, and he even had a G.I. Joe file card written for him.
Okay.
So I always thought this was
Jim.
super
Jim
cool.
was referenced in G.I. Joe 80. Oh hell, come on now. Come on,
Yeah, and Miles Mayhem was in the Destro Mini. Yeah, that's the thing. I really think that they're gonna eventually bring Mask in because it's a natural offshoot of the main two properties. You know, like because the Mask vehicles would transform into a battle ready from regular. So it's basically like they took Transformer technology and
there's no way you could go
around
wing a Camaro and just fly.
I mean, yeah, you'd have to redo some of it, but I mean, still, Jim was referenced in G.I. Joe in the IDW universe. That's interesting. I didn't know that. That's a cool little, thing there. Okay, Robotech and Star Blazers fans did not get to hit those. Let's see. Somebody else asked about, L Green says Star Blazers, Navy battleships in space. Yeah, that was pretty cool. Shock no one mentioned TMNT. I had them on the list, but ultimately decided to drop them because I think they were more 90s, early 90s than they were 80s. Yeah. That is the one true Ninja Turtles movie right there.
Yeah. See, that's called a VHS, guys. None of you guys know. Be kind, rewind.
Nope. Yeah, JT, that we used to have to watch movies on tapes.
Yep.
Instead of discs or streaming.
Yeah, that's when I was born. When that was out.
Nope, there you go.
Wow. That's classic right there. Look at that.
That's called VHS, guys. That's before y'all's time.
All right. Hey, to everybody who tuned in tonight, thanks so much for hanging out with us and going and doing this blast from the past. Make sure you go by your LCS and check it out. Hottest selling book of the week is Absolute Batman, number 1. So it's
pick up Jim Lee.
The whole
Foil.
DC universe reimagined through Darkseid's energy, created by Darkseid's energy. That's kind of cool. One of the neatest ones that Dynamite picked up that is not, this one didn't get hardly much of a fanfare at all in any place that I saw, but I made sure to pick up a copy, was Terminator number 1, put out by Dynamite. Dynamite has been quietly grabbing all the major properties and licensing them. So that's
I'm a big Blade fan and just pick up this Red Band. Yep,
the Red Band cover.
Yep.
You're right, Wolverado. You're right. But we didn't cover it. We're gonna have to do an all TMNT issue edition soon.
Yeah,
we don't.
I am prepping a top 10 Voltron video for hey, if you're interested in some of my picks on the top 10 80s cartoon comics, there's a video on this. It's got a few thousand views on it. It is over here on the it's over here on the channel under the featured videos playlist. Go make sure and check that out. It's also got the top 10 Transformers and top 10 G.I. Joe comics. So pretty cool stuff. Thanks so much to everybody for tuning in. Thanks to the guys as always for being here and hanging out. To everybody, have a great night. Read some comic books, enjoy time with your family, and for all those, make sure and continue to raise up those who are in Florida in the path of Hurricane Milton.
Oh yeah,
Please make sure to lift them up in your prayers because that is just unreal what they're going through right now. It's made landfall a few hours ago, and it's just just destroying that state. So big shout out to them and prayers for them, and y'all make sure to stay tuned for what's going on there and keep an eye out. All right, y'all take care. We'll see y'all next time. And Carlos and crew out.